Hello, gorgeous and sexy mateys of the internet. I'm Yusef, and I'm back to consider multiclasses you may not have for everyone's favorite godbotherer, the Paladin! Whee! When you multiclass to Paladin, you really only do it for one reason: more spell slots. Paladins are that gorgeous class that doesn't really need much else. So, you dip your toe into another charisma caster. Bard is very popular, and rightly so. Warlock is also a valid choice, though one that might be hard to square with your deity later. But, I ask you, with confidence and gravitas, what is scarier than a chunky paladin in full plate bearing down on you with a glowing hammer? And I answer, because this is a YouTube video and you can't, that same paladin turning into a brown bear with glowing paws and teeth! Yep, we're talking about a paladin druid combo! Whee! Now, I should stress for clarity that when I refer to multiclassing in these videos, I am meaning dropping into a class for only a level or two for a specific ability that synergizes well with your primary class. Being a true hybrid by investing a decent amount of levels I would call cross-classing. All of the options I have suggested as multiclasses play well as cross-classes by this definition, indeed most would be excellent, and this is no exception. But here I plan only to talk about 2 levels of a particular circle of Druid. Specifically, Moon Druid. In multiclass terms, taking this option provides 2 full levels of caster worth of spell slots, or twice as many as you'd have gotten from taking the level in Paladin, which means at least a couple more smites. Add in a pair of cantrips which Pallies aren't allowed for some reason, and this is looking like a good idea even before we address the brown bear in the room. Oh, and of course access to Healing Word, because who doesn't like being able to heal at range as a bonus action? But Yusef, you declare, your hair blowing majestically in the breeze. I could have all of that from multiclassing to Bard, and have Jack of all trades as well. Sure, and very nobly pointed out. But Bards can't turn into a direwolf and smite with pack tactics. Or a spider for that really unexpected stealth smite. Well, they can, once they get polymorph, but you need a lot more levels. So, we go Moon Druid so we can Wild Shape as a bonus action, turn into much more beefy things, and heal ourselves as a bonus action by burning spell slots while Wild Shaped. Used well, this is a very nasty combo, and one which your DM really doesn't have an answer for. You're just giving the Paladin more HP and not seriously decreasing their damage potential because you totally can smite while in Wild Shape. And I quote, "You retain the benefit of any features from your class, race, or other source, and can use them in the new form if it is physically capable of doing so." Whee! Less cool, but you also pick up Ritual Casting and Druidic, neither of which I'd necessarily multiclass for, but still neat things to have. This, for me, is one of those multiclasses that really ticks all the boxes. You ramp up your combat chops significantly, your social and problem-solving chops meaningfully, and gain a couple of utility options as well. But at what cost, I hear your voice whisper on the night wind. Honestly, not much. It depends on your Paladin Oath, but you may be losing a cool level 20 ability. But as I previously observed, whoever gets to level 20 in a campaign? Paladins get most of their cool stuff by level 6, so after that the switch is really about hit dice and points for lay on hands. And you only need 2 levels of Druid for this to work, though more is also good. You do you, fam. I guess the old adage is true. When the going gets tough, the pure of spirit turn into a bear with magical glowing teeth. I know I do. Stay tuned for more multiclasses you may not have considered with me, Yusef! Don't forget to like and subscribe, you wee scallywags. Avast for now!
Druid?
I mean, it sort of has to be, doesn't it? Because the other option is Palad.
Yeah, it's funny, but it's not very intimidating.
If you add a level of rogue, you could be a Drogadin.
Would make the spider thing even nastier.
Oh, yes. Oh, hell yes. Whee!